Hello, happily married woman. It is Dr. Siobhan here. I wanted to pop in and do a live video. I have not done a live video in quite a while, and part of the reason, let me just tell you, oh my goodness, my hair. Part of the reason is I've been having so much fun on my podcast. Now, I don't know if you know that I have a podcast. If you don't, you should definitely check it out. It's called Relatable with Dr. Siobhan. You can find it on iTunes, everywhere that podcasts are. But anyways, so I've been having a lot of fun on my podcast, and whenever I think about ideas or whenever I think about things that I want to share with you all, that is the first place I go, because I've made a commitment to do a weekly podcast. So it comes out every single Tuesday, if you're wondering. So today I was actually thinking about the podcast that I'm going to record for next week, and I got really excited about it. I got so excited about it that I thought I would pop on and just share some of the thinking with you now. So I want you to think back to before you got married. I don't know about you, but I was the type of person that always dreamed about being married. I dreamed about my wedding. I dreamed about my husband. I did all of that daydreaming ahead of time. And, you know, as I would date and as I would meet guys, I would envision, could this be someone that I would marry? Would this be a relationship that I thought would last? I thought about the family I would have. I thought about the house I would have. I thought about, I'm getting a lot of text messages and notifications, so excuse me. But I just spent time thinking about my future. I spent time thinking about what it would be like to be married. And I had the best of thoughts about it, right? It's sort of like daydreaming. When you daydream, it's only the good stuff. It's only the stuff that you want to happen. And it puts you in a space of just being so much more positive, so much more hopeful, and confident that whatever it is you want is actually going to happen. And so fast forward, now we're married, right? You're married, I'm married, we're all married, and we're doing this married life thing together. And you hit bumps in the road, you have disappointments, expectations aren't met, all of the things, right? All of the things are happening. And so that dream and that daydream you had of your married life is probably not really what you're experiencing now. And so what I wanted to come on today to do was to invite you to dream again. And I remember as I was working to transform myself and improve my marriage, one of the most profound questions I heard from one of my coaches was, what if you acted like your husband was the man of your dreams? And that really stuck with me, because at one point, he was the man of my dreams. And at one point, your husband was the man of your dreams, which is why you married him in the first place. And that image of him as the man of your dreams has been tainted by his mistakes, his flaws, all the things he's not doing that you want him to do. But I want you to revive that thinking again, because just like you daydreamed about what your marriage would be like before you actually got married, you can daydream about what your future marriage will be like in the future. And the reason that's important is because sometimes when marriages hit bumps in the road and things aren't going the way that you want, you only see what's in front of you. You only see the problems. You only see the setbacks. You only see all the things that disappoint you. But when you set your mind on what you actually want, when you set your mind on getting into the space and really believing for yourself that better days are ahead, then you will show up in ways that make that a reality for you. Because right now what's happening is you're responding, you're reacting to what is in front of you. And so when you do that, it just creates more of the same. So if you were looking for a shift, if you were looking for, an upgrade in your marriage, so many text messages, if you are looking for an upgrade in your marriage, then you have to upgrade your thinking about your marriage. You have to upgrade what you tell yourself about your marriage. You have to upgrade what you tell yourself about your husband. You have to upgrade how you actually show up. And the most fun way to do that is to dream. and to just play a game with yourself. Like, what if my husband was the man of my dreams? How would I greet him? How would I interact with him? How would I reach out to him throughout the day? And soon enough, once you begin to embody that person who is married to the man of her dreams, who has a marriage that lights her up every single day, first of all, you get excited. If you can really let yourself get there, you will be excited. Your energy will shift. You will feel more hopeful. You will feel more excited about everything. And your energy is contagious, because it's your positive energy, it's your positive attitude, it's your confidence that attracted your husband to you in the first place. And so if you are not that same person who was optimistic, who was dreamful, who was hopeful about their marriage, if you're not that person now, why not? What is the harm in thinking the best about your future? I don't think there's any harm at all. And so I just want to challenge you to start to have fun with your marriage. If you're feeling like you and your husband are not connecting and that everything is so hard and everything is so difficult, just change the story, change the narrative in your head. And I know right now it may feel like you're playing make-believe. It may feel like, what's the point of that, Dr. Siobhan? But the point is, you need to shift your thinking, because it's your thinking that's making you so sad. It's your thinking that's making you so upset. It's your thinking that's making you so frustrated, because you're focusing on sad, disappointing, and frustrating things. And so revamp your mind, revamp your thinking, and just begin to ask yourself continually, what would I be doing, thinking, how would I be if my husband was the man of my dreams? Because he can be. He can be. Even in all his mistakes, even in all his mess, he can still be the man of your dreams, because the man of your dreams is created in your mind. That's what brought him into your life. You had an image of what you wanted. And so if you want him to be different, if you want things between you to be different, you first have to start thinking differently. So I hope this helps you. Let me know what you come up with if you are on board with just playing with me for a little bit and believing that your husband is the man of your dreams. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, and check out the podcast. So the podcast next week is going to be all about how to bring back the fun in your marriage. I think we could all use that, right? I hope you will tune in. It will drop on Tuesday. And in the meantime, check out all the other episodes that are there now. Relatable Podcast with Dr. Siobhan. Bye for now.